Raging war in Tigray, thousands killed, millions displaced. Women and children are being raped. A dark mark on the history of Africa. For almost 2 years, the international community did not act swiftly. There is now a glimmer of hope. Former President of Kenya says Ethiopians must ensure that the peace agreement is implemented.
But the ultimate responsibility for the implementation of this agreement lies purely in the hands of the people of Ethiopia, and it is my hope that coming from Pretoria, all parties will go back, engage their local populations, engage their militias, engage all the different communities, and begin this process of dialogue, a process that will without doubt involve compromise and understanding of each other's different positions, because as I have said, after 2 years we are still at the table and we have gone back, and that means the only lasting solution can only be through dialogue.
He has also called on the international community and the neighboring countries not to divide the Ethiopians.
And all we can ask and call for is any destructive force from whatever part that seeks to destabilize this process, either from within or from without, should take note that the people of Ethiopia now desire peace and now desire to resolve their internal issues through peaceful means.
What was glaring was the absence of women on the peace agreement negotiating table. The former South African deputy president, who also led the UN Women, was frank about this issue.
Indeed, I think we have committed to each other on this side as the panelists that will ensure that we always have women in our teams as we move forward, and nudged the colleagues on both sides to do the same. One of the parties has already promised me that in the next time we meet, we will see suits and skirts, and I hope that it's not going to be difficult to make sure that both parties will do the same, because that is important. Lasting peace, as it has been shown, comes when there is inclusion and diversity, and this peace is not going to be an exception.
This is not the first time South Africa is hosting the peace talks. It is in South Africa where the DRC talks were held. Pretoria says it will continue to assist in building a better Africa.
Our President, President Ramaphosa, has directed me to congratulate all of you and to confirm his government and our country's readiness to continue playing any positive role that you may wish us to play. We are heartily encouraged by this example, and we are indeed really privileged and honored that this first sign that our path, our walk to silencing the guns is probably a successful one. We are absolutely privileged that that path and walk has begun here in South Africa.
The UN envoy was also there to witness this important event.
We want to express our sincere appreciation to His Excellency President Olusegun Obasanjo and members of the AU High-Level Mediation Panel, President Uhuru Kenyatta and Deputy President Phumzile Mlambo Nguka, for deploying your wisdom, your experience, and your patience in facilitating this process to assist the two delegations to arrive at this outcome. We also wish to thank the chairperson of the African Union Commission, Musa Faki Mahamat, for his leadership of the African Union Commission in support of this process. We must also express our great appreciation to His Excellency President Cyril Ramaphosa, President of the Republic of South Africa, Her Excellency the Honorable Minister of International Relations and Cooperation, and the Department of International Relations and Cooperation for their facilitation of this meeting and for their generous support to this process. This is an opportunity to chart a new course.
Sophie Mokoena, SABC News, Pretoria.